Hello universe, what's up? It's Brandy619 and sorry. So this video right here is specifically for Mr. Robert South. Now I don't know if that's your real name or if that's just what they called you, because you know I tried to look you up, right? So anyway, I wanted to come on here and address what this guy said right here. Now, you know, some of y'all know that I will come on here and have a little talk or set some things straight with a viewer if they think that I don't know what I'm talking about, or that I'm just I'm mistaken, or you know what I'm saying. Especially because, like I said, I do my due diligence as best I can without prying or being messy or trying to make anyone uncomfortable. All right. So, Mr. Robert South, remember I told you to stay tuned for this video? Remember I told you to hit the like and the subscribe button so that you, and the notification bell, so you can know when your video comes out? Well, here it is. Now, I know it took me 2 days to do, about 2 days to do, but I am a mother of a gang of kids. I am an entrepreneur, and I do go and have a regular job that I attend to, okay? That's how I make my dough, okay? Not through likes and subscriptions. Okay? And if you realize I'm way beneath the amount that I need to have in order to get my videos monetized. Okay? So Brandy don't do nothing for, well shit, I ain't even gonna say that. Everybody make videos for clicks and views. But what I am gonna say is this situation right here that you ran your mouth about, I don't even care if you talk about the situation or have something negative to say about the situation of what you don't believe and what you do believe. But I do have a problem when you start addressing my position or my integrity. Period. Okay? Because everything I do is based off of integrity. Everything. Okay, and if it don't line up properly, which is another reason why, if you actually watch the video, in some parts you will hear me say allegedly, because I wasn't there. Okay, I always make sure that I say that if I'm speaking something that someone else has told me, or some information that I got from someone else, because it was not firsthand or first party, or I was not there, I will say allegedly. Okay, but I also will share the information if they would like me to. Okay? So, anywho, Mr. Robert South says, y'all crazy for listening to this BS. People do anything for likes and subscribers nowadays. Ain't no mother, I repeat, ain't no mother gonna leave their child to die. A mother's instinct is to protect her kids, even if it means giving up her own life. And there was no report that the mother got shot. Period. It's sad how people use other people's tragedies to gain some attention. Sad. Shaking my head. Now, initially when I read this, I replied. But when I replied, I reacted. Okay? And I had to digress. I had to go back in and I had to erase my reaction reply. And I had to respond. Okay? I responded. And then he comes and makes another response to which he probably just should have not. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Don't. So let me go into this. Sorry, you guys. Y'all give me a little minute. Because now I gotta go to my channel to see the replies and responses. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Hello, y'all know that's me. I think my only thumbs down might have been Mr. Robert South, Bob South. But let me come here with it again. Up into these things, up into these comments. Oh, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go, guys? Where'd his comments go? I know. They weren't deleted, you know, because I don't delete stuff like that. I don't delete comments like that. So, you know, Maybe his comment was deleted because he unsubscribed or something. And I don't give a monkey's uncle. Please do remove yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially because you wasn't wanting this response to come out. But I definitely what happened to what happened? See, I don't went to the video now, okay, to go directly to the responses so I can get the responses of me and him. You know what I'm saying? But I did eventually have to let him know, listen, I don't do no lying and I don't do no playing. I don't make nothing up for no likes and no subs or none of that. What I am is very authentic. Okay, so I just want to come on here and let him know. Now I don't know if he don't went ahead and got ghosts, which at this point, is the best thing for you, or maybe he's somewhere sneak watching. You know what I'm saying? He's still looking out for it, but he don't want to sub. I ain't gonna never tell you to unsubscribe, but you did get me to the point to where I said, man, you one comment away from getting blocked. And I really don't like doing that. But don't ever say I'm doing nothing for no attention. I got so many gifts and talents, other gifts and talents that I could do for attention that bring attention to me. To me. Not based off of nothing anybody else does. Okay? Let's be very clear. So what I want to show y'all, or you, Mr. Bob South, that's what I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you Bob. Bob South. Let's start. Now, this thing right here happened, I think it was maybe July 25th or something like that. Let me go into my messenger. All right? I'm loading my messenger because I want to go into... Okay, now right here, this is my messenger. This is my messenger. This is my folks on my messenger. Okay? Now I'm going to go over here into my sister where she hit me, right? Now, this is my sister right there. All right? Now, I'm going to go all the way up. Now, I want to take you guys here. I want to show you. Okay? This is, if you guys can see the date right there, July 25th. July 25th. The situation with my sister's nieces happened July 25th. Okay? She hit me 5:58 p.m. I was downstairs braiding hair. My phone was upstairs. You see the 911? Call me, please. She hit me back again at 7:35. My phone was upstairs, so I didn't see it. Okay? Now right here, you will see that I sent my sister a song. Okay? Like I said in my video. Okay? Now, that was... Oh, that's terrible. You a terrible sister. But it slipped my mind to call her back. Because after that, she didn't call me again. I got done doing hair. It was so freaking late. And so my intention was to call her back, but I was like, well, she must got it taken care of, whatever. And again, like I said, I'm a mother of a gang of kids. I'm an entrepreneur. That means I have 2 other businesses. And on top of that, I work a regular 8 to 10 hour job, just depending on what run I get and what kind of overtime comes with it. Okay, so I sent that song to her. Okay, she hit me back. I'm just gonna go here with it. I'm doing bad. My 2 nieces got killed. My grandfather passed away Sunday, and my daddy got cancer. All bad. That's my sister. Here, I said, this me in the blue. I knew they were related to you. Just had a feeling. Their mama kind of resembled you. When I read Hot Springs, I said, I wonder if they are related to Tan. Sorry for all the loss you're seeing all around you. And I know it doesn't feel good. Now, y'all, I'm reading this backwards, so it's hard for me. It's hard for me to read it from my position. I said the tragedy are those girls, though. That shit is bananas to me. Okay? These is called receipts, Mr. Bob. Okay? I'm not making anything up. I'm not having a dialogue with myself over there and then jumping on another phone and sending it to myself and then creating a whole profile picture and a whole profile of somebody else, pretending to be somebody else. I'm not pulling this out my ass, okay? And nor did I call to try to get no story or none of that weird stuff, okay? So let me go here with it. This is what she sent me. Now, you see these pictures here? Now, I'm going to go into these pictures for y'all, okay? So she sends, this is little Manaya, okay, the one that was having the issue. Then she sent me the little obituary things. These is other people that was, kind of talking about the situation. Wrong way. Okay, this is Monteria. This is now, this is my sister, and this is her sister. This is this is her sister. This my sister. This the girl's mama. Okay? My sister's sister. Now, oh shit. Because I'm going to have to cut that part out. So this is my sister, and this is her sister. The mama of the girls mama. Okay? Sisters. Okay? Now, since I went there with it, now I'm going to go on ahead. Now, she asked me, where you hear it from, the blogs? I said, yes. I said, well, YouTube. I was going to do a commentary video about it today, but now I won't. Okay? Now I won't. It's me talking. I said, it's real effed up. Sometimes I just don't understand why folks can't just take their lumps and bumps. So why did the mama leave them though? That's what I said. And she replied, she got shot too. She tried to pull them out of the door. Out of the door. She said, nah, that's not true. I said, is there anything you want me to clear up? Because they dragging the girl's mother. She said, I know they are. It's super hard. She did leave after the shooting. I'll tell whatever y'all want them to know, if y'all want them to know. Facts. If y'all want them to know facts, I'll tell them whatever you want them to know if you want the world to know facts. That's what I said, okay? Then my sister goes here with it. The bitch texted my niece and told her to come to the spot to squash the shit. And then she goes into everything that I told you, everything that I said to you, okay? I say, yeah, I knew it was foul though, the way they was shot in the back of the head. So I'm gonna stop turning it around and I'm just gonna tell this to you. I'm not making anything up. This is a real conversation that I'm having with my sister. That's the sister of the mother of the girls. Okay, so don't come for me talking about I'm doing nothing out of pocket or doing nothing for no likes or no subs. I asked my sister. I told my sister when I found that it was my sister's nieces. I told her that I was not going to do a commentary on it. Anyway, my commentary was not going to line up with what most of y'all was thinking, talking about no mother. Oh, such a bad mother, such a bad mother. No, I was about to keep it real with you, because if somebody come and beat my daughter up in the head with a pole, I'm going to see about them. Period. Now, maybe if I was in my 60s or I was an older mother, I was raised in a different kind of environment, different from that kind of environment. Hey, you hit me, I hit you back. Now, for me, I do remember there was a girl I would always get into it with, and every time I would see her, it was on site. And then one time they jumped me. My mama took me when I got to the house, and now she was like, "What the heck happened to you?" I was like, "Man, they jumped me. They jumped me down there at the park." She was like, "Come on, let's go." We jumped in that car. My mama, my daddy, I even think my brother might have came that day. We went down there to where they was at. We went to her auntie's house. We told her auntie, listen, ain't about to be no jumping now. If she want the fade, she can square up and get this fade right here. We gonna be right here to make sure don't nothing crazy go down there. And if it is, it's all going. We here with it. And that girl came out that house. Her auntie made her come out her house, and her family was out there, and we was out there, and we went heads up, and she got molly wiped, mano a mano. And when the fight was over, it was a clean fight. It was squashed. It was done. And I don't think after that we never had no issue, because she knew I was not. My family was with my family was with the foolishness. Okay, we was with that. So I just want to let y'all know, like, Brandy don't come with no side stories, no none of that, nothing that she ain't supposed to be talking about. So I will tell you, this is here right here. She was supposed to come and squash this. She beat my niece the day before with a metal pipe. The bride and my baby were involved. The bride and my baby were involved with the same dude. My baby 19, the chick is 26. The boy was 22. So they went up there with the intentions of settling whatever. My niece picked up a tube of gel and threw it at old girl, and then her sister hit her. My sister grabbed them and they were leaving. That's when the bitch shot them in the back of the heads, and also my cousin in the leg. They saw both of them. She saw both of them die in front of her. Period. So that's when I say, yeah, I knew it was foul that they were shot in the back of the head. And she said she went to the police. Yes, very fucked up. They all skinny girls, could have just fought. Ain't none over 115 pounds. So I'm asking, how come they didn't arrest the girl? Because essentially she executed them. You know, she executed my niecey poos, right? She executed my sister niecey poos. And I said, this is outright murder. I said the oldest was established too as well, right? I said, did she work at that salon with the other girl? And she said, no, she didn't. The oldest worked at the Little Rock, in Little Rock. And she said the bride is claiming self-defense. She already left town. It was her mama's beauty supply store. And I said, I don't see how she claiming self-defense with gunshot wounds to the back of the girl's head. She said they investigated me neither. I'm pissed, heartbroken. I just seen them in May. And that's when I start saying, if a husband and a wife fights and she comes up dead, shot in the back of the head, it's murder. Same scenario. Period. She said we traded makeup, hella, and I asked her to send me a voice clip pronouncing their names. Now, right here, you will see where I said, send me a voice clip pronouncing their names. And then she called me right here. I spoke to her, and she said the names to me because she was at work, and so I could hear them. She didn't know how to do a voice clip. So she called me. I answered the phone. So then I asked my sister, day go by, whatever, how you feeling? I said, how you feeling? She said, I'm cool. She said, I'm thugging. I'm at work. She said, I'm going down tonight for my papa's funeral tomorrow. She said, I've been on the road a lot here lately. You know, how are you? I said, yeah. I said, you about to? I said, just getting it done, though. I said, just get it done, though. I said, just stay strong, girl. I said, the storm won't last always. And she said, thank you. Keep me in your prayers. I need it. I said, I know, baby. I got you. And then she said, love you, sis. Now, let me show you that. I know, baby. I got you. Love you, sis. Okay? I said, I love you too, girl. Okay? Let's just go there. Let's just go there with it. Since you thinking, you know, I'm playing, you know. I said, hey, sister, how was everything? I said, how was Grandpa home going? I said, how's your sister? She said, hey, sis, it was nice. He had a military funeral. My sister's hanging in there. One of her loved ones was killed and set on fire. Another loved one. set on fire. She said, my little city is turned up. She said, shaking my head. I said, oh, damn. I said, how was her leg? I said, did she make it to the funeral as well? And she's yet to respond to me. But I'm not going to press the issue. I'm not going to press the issue. You feel me? I'm not going to press the issue. She's going through too much. I'm not going to do that. So I sent her another song of encouragement, and it's called I'm Turned. But not this I'm Turned. It's actually Christian rap music by Lecrae. Okay? So that was the end of our conversation. Now we will chop it up later, you know, and whatever. And I'm not gonna share nothing else with y'all. Well, not with y'all, but Mr. Bob South. You know what I'm saying? I hope you got down the road, because I should not have had to come on here and do this to you. But I did it in order to keep my integrity intact, and I did it to let you know that I believe what my sister says. Now, if it's a lie somewhere, I don't know in between where the lies is at. I can only tell you what was told to me and what was divulged to me, which is why in my initial video, when I did share this with y'all, I said allegedly, because I wasn't there. I even at the end gave a scenario that I thought probably fit a little better the situation, in my opinion, because I wasn't there. Remember when I said, oh, you know, they probably was walking out of there because homegirl came brandishing a gun, so they was trying to hurry up and get up out of there, and that's when she shot him? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking, you know, not just, I wasn't thinking that, oh, you know, one of the nieces threw the jail, and then the other one hit her, and then the mom was just like, come on, let's get up out of here. I'm just going up based off of what this said to me, okay? Based off what my sister said to me. I wasn't there, so I have to kind of imagine and put things in spectrum and see it for what it is. But if something seems like it's not, I ain't really sure. To me, what would make more sense is if we in there fighting and an altercation ensues, and baby go and break away and go get a strap, and we see her with the strap, we like, nigga, we out of here. And we bounce. We out the door trying to scramble to get out the door. You know what I'm saying? And that's when, to me, it's probably when she lit him up. Period. And maybe the mom was like, come on, let's go. You know? So I don't know if the mom was really shot. I'm going to go off of what my sister say. I don't care what y'all say. So let me go here into... So just so you guys know who. So I showed you a picture already of my sister and my sister with her sister, right? And so now I had to go and take all these little snaps and all these little shots and different things like that. So I could show y'all. Okay? So I could show y'all. So here... Hold on. So y'all, you can see here, it say Tanisha right there, right? This is my Facebook. That's me on the end. That's my sister Monique. That's my sister Tanisha. That's my sister Kuza. And that's my sister Doris. That's my best bestie. These two was besties. Me and Doris was besties. Or our besties were all besties, and Kuza and Kim were besties. She's in the crew, but Kuza passed away. I mean, not Kuza. Kim passed away. All right? 6 of us. And we all sisters. Now, that's the picture I'm showing you. Here go a little bit of a better picture. Just don't have no name on it. And this was in 2011. We was at the house having a little barbecue, little turn up. We all chilling, kicking it again. That's my sister right here in the middle. You see how she like to stay in the middle in flicks and pictures. That's just what she do. That's me in the front chilling. That's me. All right. Let me take you. That's 2011. Now here it is. I'm gonna cover this name because I don't want you to see all our stuff. That's me in the back doing my sister's hair for her wedding. Thank you. Okay? This is us again. This is 2013. I just finished. I just had my baby. I'm right there in the middle. She's in the front and Bessie's in the back. Okay? Now, this is when we was in. This was senior day. That's me on the end in the yellow shirt. That's me at the end in the yellow shirt. That's my sister, the one I'm talking about, Tanisha, next to me. Oh, I forgot about Kanisha. She's in the middle. She's in the crew too. And then that's Doris with the ball gold hair. That's Sharonda down at the bottom, and that's Shell at the end over there. They all in the crew too, but they wasn't They was like the good girls of the crew. They was the good girls of the crew. We was the turn up crew. We was the ones walking through. We was the ones walking through the street, terrorizing, tearing stuff up. I had a baby. Doris had a baby. They was the ones when we would be pushing the strollers, mobbing through the neighborhoods, and doing wild and fighting folks and all kinds of stuff. We would hand the babies over to the good girls of the group. Okay, just so y'all know. Again, this my sister. Okay, that's my sister. Again, I'm taking this back. Now I'm going all the way back to junior high school. Oh yeah, I forgot about Trey baby. She's in the crew too. That's Trey baby over there. That's Tanisha right there. That's Doris over there in the Cowboys jacket. That's me right here in the black and yellow jacket. That's my African jacket, and that's Kanisha in the back. All right. This was junior high school, so it was 14. Now let me go here again with it. That's my nephew right there. Now, if y'all do y'all due diligence and go over to my sister's page on one of her pages, you will see that my nephew right there is one of her only friends on one of those pages that she got. That's me, that's my sister, and that's my little baby in the back, my baby boy. Okay, so I just want to say, I don't come with no games. I don't come making nothing up. That's just not even in my DNA. Okay, so don't ever try to play me like that. Now, another thing I want to tell y'all, maybe some of y'all don't think that I actually had a conversation with Miss Barbara's son either. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I couldn't really go into depth about the conversation that he and I had is because he asked me not to. And so I have to respect that, okay? But I do want to come here with it. I did not write his last name in. Let me look him up. Okay. Now, okay. I'm trying to hide his number. Okay, you see where it says Matt, Barbara. This is my text messages, okay? I reached out to him. Hey, Matt, this is Brownie. Want to give you a few days to process what's going on with your mom. Blase, blase. He hit me back. I appreciate your, I appreciate you, my family network. And we went into talking about some things. He told me this is that's him, that's me in the purple or in the red or in the blue or whatever. And so we had a discussion, and then we spoke on the phone. Okay, so his name is Matt. So now I want to take you here because he has done a couple interviews, and if you go to his page, you will see. Now this is him. If you go to his page, this is Miss Barbara's son. If you go to his page, you will see that he himself speaks about his mother and what he's in the process of doing, and you know, whatever. And you guys can follow him on that note and check up and see about it. But I do want to tell you guys again, I have had conversations, you know, with people once removed from the situation, but still the ones with the inside on what is actually going on, what they actually know. Sometimes they want to share and sometimes they won't. They don't, especially depending on how deep, you know what I'm saying, the situation goes. And so Matt was one of those that was like, hey, it goes way too deep, and you know, you might not want to get that deeply involved. I respected that. And my sister, being my sister, she shared what was up, but I specifically asked her if she wanted me to share with y'all anything, and that was what I received. Okay, so don't ever question my authenticity. Don't you ever, none of y'all, never say I come on here and do nothing because I want attention. That's not the case. But what I did want is for this story to get attention. What I did want is for this story to get the proper attention, not based off of what the media or what a news outlet said to you, okay? Especially because they didn't sit down and talk to the mama. Especially because they looking at and asking people from the shop what they think happened or what they believe happened. Nigga, if it was me and my babies was shot and it was nothing, let me tell you something, another thing, Mr. Bob. Don't you ever tell me nothing about what a mother's instinct is, because we know what's that white lady that took her kids and had them strapped in the back seat and drove her car down into the ocean and watched them die purposely so that she could be with another man that didn't even want her. Don't tell me nothing about no mom's instincts, okay? Especially when a mom just watch her kids get blown away and she knows they're dead. There's no saving them. If a mom is afraid that damn she gonna die too, listen, let me tell you something. If it's a spider in my damn house and it's too big and my kids is in here, that and it scared the mess out of me, I'm gonna run up out of here. Sometimes my kids be like, damn, mom, you was just gonna leave us while I'm outside. So, you can't speak for what somebody does. Shoot, we all over Brittany Bowens wondering why she left her baby with a dude who she's alleges was molesting her, alleges was, abusing her, and the police say, her story lines up. Sometimes we make decisions and sometimes they ain't the best decision. And so we out here, in the public's eye, being scrutinized for a lot of stuff that goes on. But we are fallible. We are not perfect. So we all can have our opinions. I got my opinions about Brittany Bowens. I got my opinions. Even some of my sister's family members got opinions about what they believe, the mom should have did or shouldn't have did. I even went on and seen, one of the family members like, man, we all felt them babies. We all felt them babies. Not just the mom, we all, the whole family, we could have been doing better, should have been doing better. You understand what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. I don't mind you guys having opinions about the situation and scenario, but don't ever come on my page telling me that I am doing something for attention. I'm doing something for likes and subs. You will know the difference between the things that I do for likes and subs. This ain't one. Okay? This hit near and dear to me. This hit close to home to me. And it was affecting my sister. And it was affecting my sister's sister and her family. So I wanted to share with you guys some things that you may not have even known. Oh, this is another thing, Mr. Bob. I don't know. It was funny because when I was looking at stuff, I only saw the things. Hey, well, they looked at the surveillance camera and the fight ensued, and some people say that the mom refused to help the girls. That was the only one. But as I kept looking, I did come across this one. Now, I'm not sure if you came across this one or not, but I did come across this article that I wanted to share with you guys. Right here. I don't know. Now, this was written out according to the report. Renaya, 19, attacked by the shooter the night before her death. One of the two women was lying in the entryway of the... Oh, that's the business. But, hold on. Was attacked by the woman the night before. Transported to the hospital. Okay, right here. According to reports, it is alleged 19-year-old Renaya Myers was attacked at the home of her 22-year-old boyfriend by the 25-year-old shooter the night before the killings. Okay, so I don't even know. Monteria Myers, 22, escorted her younger sister and mother to confront the woman at her job. Renee returned to the salon with her mother and her sister the next day to confront the 25-year-old woman when they were both shot dead. Case file being assembled to present to the prosecutor's office for review to determine if any charges will be filed in the case. So I don't know if you saw that one or not, but I just saw this after you tried to read me, you know what I'm saying? I started, you know, of course, looking for updates and things like that for an update video. And because I didn't want to pry and poke my sister about this no more than she already has been affected. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do no more affecting, especially not for the likes of folks like you. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that, but that was information that my sister gave me before it was even put out anywhere. I don't even know. I honestly, you know, I don't know if that's a news channel. I don't even know where I got that from, but I was scrolling, going through all kinds of stuff, all kinds of different things, and I found it, you know, Googling through. So that part, you know, was true. And she was just, and a lot of times, just because the media don't print nothing don't mean it don't happen. It didn't happen. Sometimes there's certain things that the police don't want you to know. And so it is not added in news outlets, news channels. They ask them, don't divulge this information. And a lot of times, news channels or news media or reporters will put a spin on a story to sensationalize it. Dummy. So don't tell me what wasn't reported. Anyway, now that I done made a 36-minute video playing with you, I'm about to get on about my day. And for everybody else, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Which is another thing, Mr. Bob, if you watch my videos, I always forget to say. So I ain't pressed about likes and subs. But I figure I'd put it on the closing of this video just for you. Okay? So, anywho, stay tuned. I got more videos coming out. I don't know. I got a waist bead video that I'm supposed to be doing. That one I need to do because it's long overdue. But I kind of want to. I think I'm gonna do a henna video when my henna comes in, and then but my waist bead video I kind of wanted to do with my girls, so that's why I kind of been waiting until, you know, they're ready to do it, and then until I'm ready too, because waist beads take a little time to do. You know what I'm saying? And your energy has to be right. So I'm going ahead and do a nice little purification. I'm gonna release some of this energy that Mr. Bob, I'm giving you that energy back. Okay, excuse me for anybody else. That was not intended for you. It was specifically intended for Mr. Bob South. I mean, Mr. Robert South. Okay, this is yours. Take it back. Okay, so I was sitting and I was going over, you know, my video and making sure I was hearing something. And something that jumped out to me that I didn't even notice is that I must have skipped over it, but where it said, you know, and my cousin got shot in the leg too. So in essence, Mr. Bob, you actually are right, because my sister did not say that her sister was shot in the leg. She said they shot, she shot. They was fighting and the sister hit her. My sister grabbed them and then they were leaving. That's when the bitch shot them in the back of the heads and also my cousin in the leg. And that was your cousin. So even myself said, must have went over cousin and was thinking sister, because we've only in the media only heard about 3 people being there, the 2 girls and the mom. So when she said also my cousin in the leg, lets me know that there was a 4th person that was there, a cousin that the vigilante shot in the leg as well. So no, the mother was not shot. A cousin was shot. The 2 daughters, cousin shot in the leg, and my sister's sister was there and she left. I don't know if she left with the cousin. I'm not sure. When I get a chance, I'll holler at my sister and I'll see what's happening. But either way, don't you ever say I'm doing nothing for no attention. That fact still remains the same. Okay? And y'all saw the text. Again, it's the same text. Again, same text that I just showed y'all, and you will see that it says "and cousin" in the leg. So Maybe there was someone else that was there, that was family, that went to go check and see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You beat my nieces, you beat my cousin with the pole the day before. What's happening? You know, I don't know. But yes, Mr. Bob, you are right. It was a cousin that was shot in the leg. But that wasn't divulged to you in the news media. So, you know, still the same thing. The news and reporters don't always divulge information to you that they're not privy to, or that the police say don't divulge. So if they're not privy, or the police says don't divulge, you ain't gonna get it.